making another one. Hi. So, I just released this track. By the time you're seeing this, I am not here, by the way. I am gone. But, yeah, this track is called Breeze. And I will show you how I made it. So, I hope you enjoy it. And, yeah, the bass idea is really simple. And then I kind of just build on that. So, I'll just talk a little bit about that. And whatever else. So, let's just listen more and then we'll continue. So, let me show you how I started this song. I started the song with this. That's basically the whole song, right? 3 notes. Dun, dun, and then beam, bom. 3 notes. That's what I built the song off of, okay? All I have on that guitar, well, on the individual track, is some EQ and some auto-tune for when I change the pitch right there. On the bus itself, I'm doing a lot of different things. But let's go through all of the guitar layers first before we even talk about mixing. So we start off the track with this layer. Then we start adding layers. So I have a layer pan to the right. Right? I have a layer pan to the left. These are the same chords, just voiced differently on guitar. With the main thing. Fire. We also have this little bass line thing going on. By itself. Right? But just those 4 layers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those 4 layers when during this whatever section this is, we'll call it. Everything's kind of a build up to this drop. But whatever this section is, section 1 as I have it labeled here, that's what this is. So that's what's going on in the guitars there. Then when the drop comes, cool. So we have the main guitar once again, continuing, never stops. We have the layers as usual. Pan left and right. More layers. Then this other layer. We vibing. Right? So I'm processing this. Since I'm recording these as like basically almost individual strings, I'm processing it. I'm using this smart compressor. It's a AI blah 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 blah. Use it and I adjust it. It sounds decent. Cool. Let me take off everything. Let me take everything off and you'll hear it without. Oh, sorry. This is with nothing. Add some compression. bringing those softer parts up. Tape, Mellowfi, you know, my favorite plugin. Some imaging, S1 imager to widen it. Soothe 2 to clean up the resonances below there. And I think what's really making this stand out is actually just reverb, which I'm sending. Let me play it without reverb. All right, now I'm gonna turn this reverb on. I'm sending it to. Now this reverb is so lovely. Like it to me, it sounds like a bed of sound, right? Which I really enjoy. This bed of sound is this Arturia intensity. Oh yeah, sounds yummy. And then I'm also sending it to Saturn as well for some saturation. Boom. Boom! That's the guitars. Next, I have some piano. In the drop. The roll. I just recorded this. Simple. You could draw this in and just do that, you know? Whatever notes you want. Have it pan slightly to the left. And this melody piano that comes in. Have it pan on the other side, right? So a nice balance on each side. Yeah, I'm just using Keyscape for the piano. And yeah, that's pretty much it with the pianos. My bass is really simple. It's a plugin called Keybase. I'm using some glue compression and sidechain. So some compression, sidechain, EQ, Pultec EQ, great on bass. Saturating everything above 250. I'm really driving it hard and I'm keeping the dubs just nice and smooth. Now, one of the things that really make this track is drums. Right? So, how did I achieve this? First of all, we have the kick and the snare. Right? So, without the processing on the kick, with the processing, right? Hard knocks, knocking hard. We have some saturator, I'm soft clipping it, and then drum bus. You can see the settings here. I have this dry wet at 50%. So basically doing this in parallel. With the snare, I'm using this API channel strip, and I'm mainly using the EQ. Let's listen to the snare alone, sorry. That's with API, without it. With. I'm just boosting 2.5K 4 dB mainly with this. And applying a little bit of compression, right? And that gives it, it's like it really punches through with that little addition. Then, besides the kick and snare, I have this little snare roll to keep the percussion interesting. Right? And all the percussion. I'm treating the percussion a little differently. First of all, I am violently sidechaining the percussion to the kick and snare, right? This is a stylistic choice because I just think it sounds good. right? Because I really, my emphasis is on this kick and snare, because if you work so hard to make my kick and snare sound so good, why would I not want to showcase it personally? Yeah. Right? So, yeah, that's why I'm doing that personally. I also put some vinyl distortion on it. Without it, listen to the percussion without this. With. It kind of gives it some attitude, which I really like. I have a bunch of layers. I have the bongos, right? Then I have this, which is just me, and a flanger on it. Then I have something else. And then another thing. All right. And then other layer of bongos. Right? And all of this combines to make this lovely. This lovely. Right. Cool. Then the vocals. All right. Just me singing once again, making these different layers. I'm trying to sing as wispily as possible so I get that nice breathy, right? I have these panned hard left, hard right, and kind of mid left, mid right to create that nice choir effect. And then I'm sending it to a little bit of reverb. And of course, some compression. And I'm also sending it to a little plate as well. Without. With. Right. Cool. Finally, I'll just say what really makes this track, in my opinion, is the texture. Why does this track sound so crispy? I have these textures here, which I am heavily sidechained into the kick, but listen to them. With the track. Right? I like that a lot personally. So, yeah. And I'm really just high passing it very aggressively because I don't care about what it actually sounds like. I just want the texture of it. So, yeah. So, anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Hope you learned something. Hope you got some new ideas. By the time this comes out, I am not here. I am not actually here, right? This is a scheduled post. But hope you enjoy. See ya.